Good morning everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Shadowrun Hong Kong, where we left last time. We were headed into the MTR station. We have to go to Prosperity Tower, I believe is our goal. I also picked up some armor, that's why we look a little bit different. Let's attempt to rescue Raymond Black. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be able to do Gobbet and Gaichu's side quest. I don't think that they will activate in time, but that's, you know what, it's fine. First playthrough. These things do happen. Where is Rector? There he is. Perfect. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go to Prosperity Tower. Let's do this up. Infiltrating the headquarters of a megacorp and locating Raymond Black will be challenging enough. Extricating him from his mother's assist device before his memories are permanently altered is another thing altogether. You hop the MTR South Island line and roll noisily down the nearby island of Aplei Chow, a dense forest of soaring skyscrapers and corporate greed. Amid them, blending innocuously with its neighbors, stands Prosperity Tower. Emerging from the MTR station, you find a delivery van waiting for you, just where Strangler Bao said it would be. You pull the van around the building to the loading dock of Tseng Mechanical Services, and its CEO, Josephine Tseng. And see, we're wearing, what's it called? HKPF EOD suit armor, which is 8 armor. It's quite a lot, actually. We have 10 total armor now, I believe, or maybe slightly more. I have to take some solid shots without getting horribly mangled. A metallic scent hits you as you enter the loading dock. A swirl of gas, oil, and steel packing crates. The fluorescent light above casts a gross hue through the dingy garage. One of the lights in the corner is out, smashed in by the looks of it. It seems the behind-the-scenes world of Tseng is just as dirty as his business practices. Not far in front of you stands a couple corporate workers unaware of, or at least indifferent to your presence. We got one hell of a to-do list on our hands. Let's give ourselves some incentive. How about dinner? We go in, we get out, head back in time for dinner. Sound like a plan? I think we might be able to fool a good handful of these corporate slugs. But when push comes to shove, don't hesitate to throw a punch in there. Raymond needs our help. She's right. Keep our objective in sight. Conley said we can find information on Raymond's location in the security stations. It'll be tricky getting into them, but once we do, that's also where we can cut the alarm system. Once we find Raymond, I'll be happy to help with his liberation. She wraps her fingers on her cyber deck. Oh, and as for Tseng's security passes, we shouldn't rely solely on them. They'll help, but using them alongside our own wits will be most effective. Okay, well, let's talk to the worker. It's good that we have that whole conversation in earshot of the worker. The loading dock supervisor is glued to his monitor, his hand holding a sound piece up to his right ear. You hear a faint cheer come from the device, and he shoves his fist into the air in triumph. Score! With his eyes now off the screen, he spots you. Well, it's about time. He pauses as he takes in your appearance. You really the special courier Wuxing sent to deliver our load of Enviro controller chips? Obviously, I don't lug this crap around for fun, you know. Hey, you never know. Policy to check. Speaking of which, let me see your credentials. Here's my ID. You see his eyes dart over the ID. He glances at you before sighing and pushing it away. Checks out, huh? Delivery standards have really dropped these days. Take that shipment to the security station in the sub-basement. This door here will lead you to the right floor. Once you check things in at the station, head back here. Don't wander off. Your clearance is only for the sub-basement, and the sub-basement only. The guards down around here are strict as sin. Made a joke to one once and he nearly glared me in half, I swear. They must have their sense of humor surgically removed. Gotcha. Is it okay to leave the van here? Crew's on lunch, so you should have plenty of time. I'll buzz you in once you get back. Right, be back soon. Into the sub-basement floor. Let's take a quick peek around. There are guards, like, everywhere, though. What happens if I go around to this side? Are there also guards? There's a panel here of some sort. Let's bang on the door. A muffled, annoyed voice shouts from the other side. What? Delivery from Wuxing. Got your package and receipt right here. All deliveries go through the maintenance manager. Her office is around the corner. Got a big sign on the front. Can't miss it. Alright. Now we're coming off like real delivery people. Faintly confused by where to go and with no time to be diplomatic about it. The maintenance manager's eyes are glued to a book in her hands. Without looking at you, she speaks. I'm busy. Security told me to bring this package here. Her head jerks towards you. What? That is not our procedure. Those idiots. Just a second, I'll sort this out. She whips her PDA and pounds its keys. Do whatever you have to do, just help me get rid of this damn package. The PDA rings and a voice answers, "Security here." "Oh, it's you. What is it now?" "This better not be about that package." "You better believe it is. You know well as I do that ever since Tseng's threat level changed, I can't receive incoming deliveries. That's now a security-only procedure." You watch the two go back and forth on the issue. Eventually the maintenance manager exhausts the other speaker, such that you're now instructed to drop off the package with security. Okay, well now we're headed back to the other way. Bye, manager. What is your job then? You just kind of sit there and read a book in the sub-basement? Actually, that sounds like an amazing job. I would totally take that job. Just drop it off in the back room and clear out. Uh-huh. Well, I'm working on that. Don't worry. Let's get Isabel into the Matrix. Confirm. Goodbye, Isabel. Alright, so the system trace here is actually really high, 365. And the system response level is actually 9, so that's quite a lot. Let's see what we can do though. We've quick saved, theoretically. Alright, let's go. Run, 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 run this way. Uh-oh, we're gonna get caught. We'll stay here for the moment. It's safe-ish. I gotta check around the corner. Damn it, it's there. Oh, we gotta move again. Okay. Should be fine after this one. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh, yes! Just barely made that. Sweet. What? Their Matrix is amazing looking. I'm going in this one. We have found 2 things, apparently. A black melee IC and a white ranged IC. We're gonna summon... We can summon programs, because why not? They summon so close to me, though. Okay, hang on. Don't summon a program. Move up to cover. Then summon a program right there. And how much? We have 1 AP left, so we can do... a killer on the... Really? Okie dokie. Well, we tried. Holy crap, that thing just crit for 350 damage. That's pretty impressive, actually. Uh-oh. We have lights coming our way. We have a glowy boy. Come on, die. God damn, we suck. There we go. Alright, now we can back up. Oh shit, it's coming this way. Let's run. Run, 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 run. Here we go. Blocker IC. We're just gonna force it because I really hate that minigame. Like a lot. Internal announcement: Tseng security increase. The Tseng company has increased its security measures in a company-wide movement to protect its investments. Tseng's actions on this matter are to remain company knowledge only. Any mention or leak of this information will not be tolerated. Employees found guilty of divulging said security movement to outside parties will be blacklisted and purged from Tseng Mechanical Services. Security protocols will double throughout Tseng proper. In the case of Laboratory 12, security will be enhanced threefold for optimum protection. Those who work in Laboratory 12 will be upgraded to Omega level clearance. Admittance to the laboratory will be heavily monitored, and all visitors must have Omega level clearance or higher with critical business in the area. The captain of the station has pre-approved a limited release of Laboratory 12's elevator code to Omega personnel. Receive this message as proof of your authorization. Warning: this information is highly sensitive and should remain restricted to Omega Plus knowledge only. Violators will experience aforementioned blacklisting and company purging. After a quick scan of the data store, 2 message threads stand out, one about the locker room and the second about a first aid station. How about maintenance and security then? Did you ask this change the locker code again? Sure did, but only because your department forgot to do it. I don't need your sass, I need the damn locker code. 2626, you're welcome. First aid station? Apparently those dicks over at maintenance have been tossing their crappy broken gear into the first aid room. So I changed the door code. It's now 4990. I should write these down just in case they're not in like quick notes. Notepad. Or what were they again? Alright, so locker 2626 and first aid is what, 4556? 4990. Alright, we're good. Disconnect. We got 2 codes. And now I'm going to kind of hide here and hope that this thing doesn't notice me. And we're just going to follow it back out. Nice and easy. We're only at system trace 65. I might actually... Oh, crap. That was bad. Well, actually, that's not so bad, because I need to suppress anyways. That's what I was hoping to get done. So now we're down to 35. Although it's not going to really help, because I think we're back up to 55 immediately afterwards, so... Not the most in-depth lower... Oh. Well, we only have 1 AP left. We might as well get an assassin program out here. In hopes that it can finish off the thing, and we cannot have another 20. There we go. Perfect. 55 out of 365 is perfectly acceptable. We're going through the data flag security node through here. Alright. 5 system trace, 5 system trace, 5 system trace. So there's another 15 up. We're gonna go to cover. We have an assassin drone we can summon. We're gonna make that happen right here. And we're gonna killer program at the one that we can actually hit. Really? It's so close to death. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Yes, good. Did I summon the wrong... I summoned the defensive program. That was my bad. Oh well. Ow, that was a lot of IP damage actually. 80? And then 16 host damage. Oh, it's a black IC? Grim. Alright, well, let's go kill that one first, because black ICs hurt the most. They're, like, really bad. Although, we're not going to be able to kill it, I don't think. Oh, yeah, we are. Never mind, I lied. We're totally able to kill it. Now, there is a white IC here. And we did kill it, so we're good. Alright, we have another thing. We're forcing our way through because I just don't want to be bothered doing the minigame. You hack the node and the vulnerable network is quickly infected by spoof programs. Within a matter of seconds, the programs spread across the system, sending false security alarms throughout Tseng. The security network is becoming less and less stable. More guards pick up the summons to locate each alarm's origin, but they continue to only find dead ends. We are jerks. We're ruining that those security guards' days. Alright, well, we did the thing. I think that's what we were supposed to do, right? Now we can go to other rooms. Let's quick save and see what happens. What does this sign say? It says locker room. We're gonna go in. Hello, random people. I'm gonna go to this locker first. I'm gonna enter code. What was it, 2626? It's supposed to be. Alright, how about the other one? 4990? Nope. Alright, well, let's figure this out. There's gotta be someone to talk to about this. You, random mechanical worker. And who are you supposed to be? First day I was told to report here. Okay then, welcome to the shit show that is floor B3. Our boss is a dick, bad at everything, and loves to blame others. That's why the company put her down here. Any tips? Yeah, don't fuck up. You're at Tseng now. Not even our god-awful boss will tolerate anything less than your best. In fact, I suggest you make it a habit to check in with her early. She hates when people are late. And with how much she enjoys pointing that finger, stay on her good side. He leaves and heads out. We don't have the code for this locker, apparently. Some elevators there. Now, if this... which room is this? Okay, this is the first aid room. We got this one correct. Oh, 2627. I am clearly out of my mind today. Why did I write that down wrong? Let's take that, though. And the premium med kit. That's actually pretty good gear. That trauma kit is going to come in handy. Although we do have a ton of armor now, like a huge amount of armor. Oops, that was just bad typing all around. There we go. We put on a uniform. I hope we still have our armor though, because that would really be bad if we didn't. I spent $2,800 on that armor. The rest of your team begrudgingly rifles through the locker, picking out uniforms closest to their size. One by one, they button up, and soon a hodgepodge of frumpy maintenance workers stands before you. A little tight on the arms, but great in the hips. I could really tear up the dance floor in this. She swivels her hips and spins on her heel. When she comes back around, she grabs her chin and strikes the pose. This is the pose I'll use to win hearts. She straightens up and pats the uniform. Hope Tseng doesn't mind if I, keep this. We got 1 karma. Oh, by the way, we had 10 karma earlier. I spent it on quickness. No, range combat. Our range combat is now 9. If we look at it here. Both of them are at 7. Technically, they're both at 9 now. Pretty good. Let's roll out. So, I think we can go past the security guard. We did get the locker room stuff. We know we need to have Omega level clearance. The guard's brow furrows at your approach. He looks giddy or maybe antsy as he flexes the hand closest to his handgun. Halt! This area's off limits. Only select personnel are allowed in here. You have identification? I show him my Tseng security passes. Front desk sent me here for new employee orientation. At your words, he seems to relax. He glances at your passes, hardly long enough to read anything, and returns his gaze to you. Huh, welcome aboard. Pretty new myself. Just finished up orientation a month ago. Going ahead. Good luck. Keep up the good work. The goal is, don't be a dick to anybody, because then they'll be less suspicious. Okay, we need to... Wait, can I enter my own codes? Oh, we can't, because we needed a code to get into somewhere. Let's go into sales and acquisitions, I guess. Upstairs we go. Oh. Well, the receptionist is in the elevator. Oh no, these are the elevators. What happened to the wall? They should fix that up. Whatever that is not... Is that paint? I guess it could be paintings, but they're really not good if they are. They kind of look like someone punched holes in the walls and they tried to cover them up with the worst paint ever. A timid woman looks at you from her station. Excuse me, sir. The Tseng employees on this floor may only be seen through pre-approved appointment. Not even maintenance is exempt. Do you have an appointment? This will only take a second. Just need to tweak some error units. If they get fixed on your watch, it'll look good on your record. Then I can go on with the rest of my work. Orders too. A win for both of us. What do you say? She fiddles with an earring. I don't see why not. Just try and have an appointment ready next time. To access the area units, will you need employees to clear the area? I can get security to usher people out if that'll help. No need to bother anyone. I can work around them. Have a good one. You too, sir. Thank you, receptionist. You're definitely going to get fired for this, but... Oh no, okay, so the wall things are definitely... What the hell? Is that spikes sticking out of the wall? No, it's just paint again. This is the most, like, unnerving looking... I would not want to work in this... It looks like a serial killer, like some sort of deranged lunatic painted the walls with, like, their hands and possibly poop. Alright, let's look around a little. So there's computer desks there. There's a door here. Let's start with this door. Oh, this is not good. VP of Operations. Alright, we're gonna get busted walking in here, but we're gonna save first. Game saved. Hello, Mr. Tseng, VP. A calm, stern-faced man stands before you. He casually checks his watch as he addresses you, and his voice tinged with boredom. I've been expecting you. Like the maintenance uniforms, by the way. An enemy in our skin. Classic infiltration tactic. And who are you? Think of me as a business partner. I never do. Nope. Are you done yet? I have places to be and people to kill. He snaps his fingers and the guards behind him train their weapons on your position. Before you decide anything, at least hear me out. You're in a position to come out of this with an edge against Tseng. That alone should be enough to pique your interest. What's your game? It just so happens that you've stumbled into the right place at the right time. He keeps his gestures subtle, but he can't hide the cockiness in his voice. I imagine that doesn't happen often in your line of work. I'm listening. I know you're on the job, but this won't take long. Josephine is running this corporation into the ground. Much like the way you're undermining her efforts here today, I too am preparing to make a move against her, and therein lies the beauty of our situation. We're in a position to help each other out. What do you need done? It's simple. I give you access to Tseng's core systems, and while inside you retrieve some data for me. Won't that look pretty bad on your access history? The corners of his eyes crease as a flat smile stretches his jaw. A little Tridio editing and some creative violence on my guard's part, and we'll claim you assaulted us and entered the Matrix by force. Your invasion of our direct system will only bolster our strikes against Josephine. Deal. He clasps his hands together. Excellent. The information I need is in the data store labeled foreign accounts. Return those files to me, and you're welcome to do whatever else you find in the you're welcome to whatever else you find in the Matrix. Don't get clumsy. Avoid setting off the system alert, or my associates and I will have to kill you to cover up our part in the scheme. Can't afford to arouse any suspicion. And should you try to leave this office, and I don't have my files, our deal is off. And I'll see to it you don't leave this building alive. Play your cards right, runner, and this may be the beginning of a new business relationship. Well, I guess we don't have a lot of choice. We have to go in. Isabel, you gotta do your thing. And don't set off any alarms, which is gonna be just annoying. Not loving the minigame in this particular iteration of Shadowrun, but whatever. Nothing I can do about it now. 5 system trace. Do we have suppression up yet? Okay, we do. Let's start with that. We'll just get this dot going, and then this big attack going, which is gonna miss, of course, because why wouldn't it just work properly for the first time? Let's get our assassin program out, because I would like some extra firepower. Is this a black IC? It's a destroyer IC. I don't know what that means compared to other ICs, but whatever. Oh, we killed it. Good. Alright, so there's a blocker I see here with Tseng Business Archive. There's foreign accounts. We should probably go do that one first. That is the big one we need to do. So let's wander over that direction. We're gonna jump in, then we're gonna go bloop. And we're gonna grab the foreign accounts. Inside the foreign accounts file is a series of recent transactions. It looks pretty standard. Several Tseng monetary deals with foreign partners and businesses. Some money incoming, some outgoing. A closer look at the files, and a variance in the pattern appears. It seems a few of the details are encoded to prevent them from appearing in the company's standard finance logs. Interestingly, of the handful of encoded files, all contain records of some deals established through bribery with some of Tseng's business partners. Even more interesting is the chunk of clean Nuyen that's attached to the data. Interesting. Alright, we have to go to the other side and do that. It is kind of annoying that you have to, you can't suppress the system as you're not in combat. A series of holographic components spring from the data archive linked by relational vectors, financial records on the walled project. Glowing blue-white letters crystallize above the tangled network. Document cluster A201 WCP003 secure.11/final. Walled City low income housing project. Financial records and reporting. Final. Material class 11 granted access only. Let's access the executive summary. The executive summary describes the finances of the Walled City construction contract. Tseng Mechanical Services received about 950 million Nuyen from other corporations via the Executive Council. It then spent this money to build the Walled City. Most is a dense description of cost targets, metrics, financial analysis, and accounting methods. However, a short section on the final paragraph stands out. Achieved 35% diversion of funds, while maintaining workmanship at a generally acceptable level. Severe downward cost pressures, low or large financial risk, and information control presented major challenges in executing a final strategy for the WCL IHP. The co-construction of 2 concurrent initiatives, WCL IHP Prosperity, presented a major financial as well as operational challenge. Such large funding diversions are difficult to adequately obfuscate. The author again wishes to note that the WCL IHP official records in their current form still may not withstand scrutiny during post-project audit by the Executive Council. Deep revision ex post facto is advised. Scan through the files. The language of these documents is an opaque fog of finance and accounting. Without special training, it is incomprehensible. The associated visuals are a tangle of pie charts and dynamic graphs with data layers like pre-adjustment accruals, taxable share, payroll allocations, and depreciation flow. Most are uninteresting or esoteric, however 3 options stand out. Meter cash flow. A layer of luminous green lines appear flowing through the system chart. They appear to be budgets and fund reservoirs, coded for various purposes. The green lines are divided into 2 sections, each has a glowing white text beneath them. Section 1. Project receivables 943,410,184 Nuyen, and they're reallocated 609,480,194. Let's read section 2. This is an enormous scrolling list of Walled City construction expenses. Next to each is a single word, redacted. I see, so they just redacted all the information. Utilities and excavation. A dense network of tiny nodes and branching lines appears inside the system chart. It seems to be a granular mapping of all utility-related allocations, expenditures, and assets. An organizational hierarchy forms beside the system chart, listing upper management of the utilities component. At the top you see a familiar name, Edward Tseng, Vice President of Special Projects. Directly beneath him are two subordinates, Cameron Yu, Construction Engineer, Excavation and Utilities. Under Cameron Yu, a full organizational chart fans out with dozens of names and positions. The name of a second subordinate is missing. In its place is a single word, redacted. Under the second subordinate, a much larger organizational chart appears with hundreds of nodes. In the second chart, however, the same word accompanies every node, redacted. So they have a secret project going on, Prosperity obviously, and everyone's redacted from it, so no one knows who's doing it. The thin line of yellows springs from numerous nodes in the huge system chart and begins flowing through others. The yellow threads all snake down below, bouncing through a series of nodes and changing colors until they converge into a single brilliant point. An incandescent white word appears beside it, Prosperity. Once asked, is that no file exists at this location. Okay, well we can't do anything about that yet. Close the files, download the file and disconnect, and we are out of here. We're at 190 out of 365, though that's not exactly ideal. I hate the minigame a lot in this particular iteration, and I just don't want to do it. You exit the core system, the Vice President watching nearby visibly relaxes. Hell, took you long enough. You got it all in one chip, right? Hand it here. I hand him the data chip and then Nguyen. You ordered embezzlement, and you got it. He nabs the chip from your outstretched hand. That's good, you came through as promised. A wise choice. I may have need of reliable people such as you in the future. I'll keep you in my books if you keep me in yours. See ya. Alright, well we did that. We got some information about Prosperity a little bit. And actually we're closing in on running out of time. Let's talk to this person. The woman before you looks like one very burnt out suit. What do you want? From the look of you, I'd say quarterlies are just around the corner. How's your team doing? You need to talk about it? She chews on her lip, unsure with the size. She speaks. Yeah, why not? Doubt I'll ever see you again. I could use a good venting system. Or, not system, session. It's the stack ranking here. My team, contracts and acquisitions, is in the deep end, but not because we're slackers like sales would have you believe. The way she bites the word sales reeks of enmity. Because the system isn't based on merit, we're working our asses off over here while sales doesn't have to lift a finger, and while they're ranked ahead of us, they're way behind work-wise. But guess what? Tseng doesn't care. All they care about are the ranks. Come this quarterly review, whoever's last in the stack rankings will get demoted, or worse, sent back to the training pool. She shudders. I bet the other team is taking advantage of the situation too. You don't have to tell me. Sales is reveling in our distress and rubbing their success in our faces, but it's not just that. They're also undermining our work by denying us important data that my team needs in order to hand off our contracts to Tseng upper management, as if the rankings weren't enough. What if I could get you the data? She gives you a long look. What's in it for you? I need into this floor security station. I'm sure we can arrange something. I'm offering to help you tilt the balance between your team and sales. What do you think? I have the code, but what? I'm not supposed to have it. I technically don't have the credentials either. I'm kind of seeing one of the guys in security. He wanted me to have a safe place in case anything ever happened here. Don't worry, if it comes to it, I'll take the heat. He chews on her lip and nods. Okay, I'll do it. The sales team's data for the station code. That's the deal. Understood. Alright. Oh, right, we have to go here for the data. We got the data already. I think. Didn't we? Where does... I need a jack point then. I wonder if I can... I wonder if this is sales over here. It's not. Okay. Okay, we don't have that either. How do I get the sales numbers then? I must have to go to the matrix. Oh no, there's like... Oh, I see. Okay. Now that appears. For some reason, it didn't appear before. There's a Tseng manager and a computer. Let's save. There we go. Data terminal. What the hell do you think you're doing? Sorry, is this not a public terminal? What's it look like, asshole? Get out of here. I'll talk to you. How can I help you, sir? Got word of a level 8 maintenance issue right here in your office. If it's not fixed now, things will get messy. I need everyone out of this room for the next half hour. Her mouth drops open, but after the initial surprise drains away, she looks doubtful. What kind of issue are we talking about here? Bolivian creeping mold? The building's been struggling with it since 51. It's toxic if you inhale its spores, and you've got it in your air ducts. She stifles a gasp and glances nervously around the room. Heard about that one on the Trid. Her voice rises. Everyone, this man has just informed me there's a maintenance emergency in our area. I need all of you to drop what you're doing and leave so we can make his repairs. Bye, sales team. I just need your computer for, like, not that long. Go take lunch or something. Okay, why can't I click on this computer? There we go. Sometimes it just doesn't let you do things. See what I see, Isabel? It's weak, I got this. Within a matter of seconds, she's entering a string of commands and transferred several classified files onto a data stick, which she casually drops into your hand. It's been defeated. You're welcome. Alright, at least we didn't have to go into the Matrix for that, because our security is getting kind of bad. Our, like, security limit thing. What was it? Whoa, what was it? Door card reader. I thought that was something to pick up. It's like, wait a minute, is there loot? There was not. The acquisitions manager looks at you eagerly. Did you get it? There you go. Yes, perfect. Thank you. As promised, here's your code. A stroke of fear seems to freeze her. I'm not gonna get in any trouble, right? You covered your trail. Don't worry about it. Well, what's this? Oh, we have a card. I see. Use your key card. The door opens with a thud, and now we have to get past all the security, of which there are at least 4 in line of sight. What are you doing here? We didn't call for maintenance. Heard you all needed a level 5 tune-up. We got all the parts in, but there are other departments on the waiting list. We can skip you for now, but we'll have to put the station back to the bottom of the list. His back stiffens. Whoa, there's no need for that. Please come in. If you could start with that desk in the back, we'd be awfully grateful. Then I'll get to work. As maintenance, I'll need access to the security terminal. Should take about an hour for the full installation. Don't wait up. Our terminal? Well, if you have to, but make it quick. We got a lot of sensitive materials in there. Rector leans over and whispers to you, can't believe you fell for that. Your lie was executed with such utter lack of conviction that he must be deficient. Shut up, I'm persuasive. You're lucky, that's all. Dude. Uncool. Isabel, it's up to you again. Let's try and do this one without getting too busted up by security. Because we're at 190, which is not exactly ideal. Let's save. I think we're safe-ish here. Okay, so we have 2 crossing path ones, which don't apparently look in here, but we're just gonna run over to here. I think we're safe here. Barely safe there. Okay, let me take a look. Actually, if we go now, we can probably make it. Alright, so let's go into this one. There are 2 tracers here. Bright side, I think we can suppress, but we'll kill one first, because it's good to get one out of the way. Why is my attack so bad here? Oh, well, we hit it at least. We need to move. This one's gonna see us. Or is it? Nope, it's not. Okay, good. Okay. Well, let's suppress. Suppress is only 50. That really doesn't seem high enough, actually. Oh, good, it's coming to us. I thought we were getting hammered by its attacks. Oh, 1. Well, at least that hit. 2. We need an attack program. Put it right there. It should be able to hopefully kill it off. Perfect. Alright, we got a little bit banged up here. Oh, we almost got caught there though. That was pretty close. Force the door open. We got the data store. The captain of the station has pre-approved a limited release of Laboratory 12's elevator codes to Omega personnel. I received this message as proof of your authorization. Warning, this information is highly sensitive. We already have this email. A list of digital conversations that have been sent from this floor appears. One in particular, an exchange between a Tseng executive and an employee in accounting, looks promising. Let's read it. I was informed that you're the best person to contact regarding passcodes to the Magical Research Center. As a new recruit to the accounting team, and with security being so tight, I lack access to the center's files that are necessary to perform my biannual accounting report. I'd appreciate it if you could send me the codes by EOD today. No. What you're asking is extremely unorthodox and blatant disregard of company protocol. My department is under constant scrutiny, and I can't afford a leak. You have to go through the proper channels and fill out the required paperwork if you want the passcodes. Dear Miss Lin Zhao, allow me to rephrase my earlier request. If you send me the passcodes, and I'll review the magical research finances. I heard that your lab's been hemorrhaging funds this last quarter. Perhaps I could massage those numbers to make the lab appear more monetarily efficient. Attached to the passcodes for my department's core system terminal, you will access the system only under my direct supervision. Oh. Is that it? Yes. Disconnect. Well, that wasn't very useful. Oh, we have the level 12 code though. Ooh, that was close. I guess we can just go this way though. I don't know why I was waiting around on the other side there. Through the door we go. There's at least one... Oh, we're in combat, I see. Well, we might as well move up one. Which one do we kill? Hope that one doesn't turn, because it's gonna really suck if it does. Move, 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 move right here. Oh no, we're fine. Never mind. Don't move there. Why am I stuck? Oh, there's more enemies. I see. We're actually literally stuck in combat right now. Let's move up here then. Nice. That was a solid hit. I wonder if we can kill it this turn if we're careful. Why can't you see it? Terrible line of sight. Nice. Alright, we're going to the door. Force that thing open. We're at 265 now. We still have 100 left. You hacked the node, and the now vulnerable network is infected by spoof programs. Within a matter of seconds, the program spread across the thing again. Same thing like it did last time. Alright. So that takes care of that. Now we have to go to a different floor. But we're going to end the video here. We're at 36 minutes, so I'm going to call it. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.